this is Kirtan here and thanks for watching this video. So today we are going to look into how to create and extend extended data types in Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. So let's get right to it. Hi. So to start with our ADT, we'll go to project, right click on it and click on add and click on new items. So here you will see all the objects which are available for our purpose. So under that you will see various objects starting with EDT. So there are various data types of EDTs. So these are basically all the data types which are available in Dynamics 365. So which you can use to create an EDT. So out of which, based on your requirement, you need to select the EDT. So our extended data type, for example, I'm going to use it as a string. So I'm going to name it as first and last name. So I want an EDT where I'm going to store first and last name. Normally it is stored separately, so I want to capture it only in one field. So I have created it of a string type and I have suffixed it with my name underscore kd. So that will give us an idea that this object has been created under this user layer, which is and under the development demo model, and the development is done for demo purpose. So once you open that and click on it, so the EDT is added to our project and it is opened in another window. So if you go to the property windows, over here you have various properties which you can use for. So primarily you will be using label and size. So size, I'm going to put it as, so I want to capture first name and last name both. So I am going to keep the string size around 50. So 50 should be enough for name and last name. Let's say, okay, we'll keep 100. So 100 should be fine. After that, we need to set up a label. So for the label, I'm going to use first and last name. So we'll go to labels and click on it and search for first and last name. So we have a label which is already first and last name. I'm going to utilize this label, click on paste label. So I have this label attached to this EDT. So this label is fixed and size is also fixed. So now I can utilize this EDT into my table. So either I am extending a table or I am creating a new table. I can utilize this EDT. The advantage of using this EDT is that, let's say for example, later on you decide to change the size of this field. You don't, and you have used this EDT in a multiple location, means multiple tables. So instead of going for a table one by one, you can just change the size of this EDT and it will be applicable to all the tables wherever this EDT is utilized. Also, most of the time we will be changing the labels as well. So instead of going to all the tables, you can just change label at a EDT level and it is applicable for all the tables. So this actually streamlines lot of coding aspect, as well as it is a less effort on a developer part. Now this is the creation of new EDT. We can also extend the data types. So I have various EDT types over here. So we'll go with price discount name. So create extension, a new extension is created, and right click and open. So now there will be limited set of properties you will be able to change, but instead of creating a new one, you can just change the existing one. So this is also another added advantage. So properties which we can change is mm, labels. We can always override labels, display height, display length, how many characters we want to show. So these are the properties you can change. String size, it is not allowed to change. So then, for example, let's go with another EDT where it is actually amount MST. This I also doubt that it is okay. Amount curve. So I'm going to create an extension. So open it, and here you can see you can change the label. Either you want to show 0 or not. This amount curve is basically used for various tables where we are going to show an amount. So this also extends another EDT. Let's go to amount curve, and amount curve extends amount, and here you can see this also extends another EDT money, and whether we can change. Let's go to okay. So this will not allow us to change anything, but you get the idea that for so if you want to extend an EDT, you can just right click the EDT and create extension. So this is how you do your customization in Dynamics 365. I hope this tutorial will help you in your development. Keep DAXing. Thank you.